Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines. In today's episode we are going to cover a topic I mentioned a while ago but that we haven't done yet. It is rail connections and just outside connections in general for our industry. However, before we get started on that, I just want to mention a couple things. First off, thank you very much for watching. Your support throughout these videos means so much to me. The videos are getting more and more views, which means a ton. You guys seem to be liking them, so we're going to keep coming out with more and more videos. Make sure to like the video and subscribe so that I know that you guys are still enjoying the content. Now, some cleaning up to do about, not cleaning up, there's just some things to say about the game. I have removed some of our commercial districts as we're still having not enough produce made, just like here, and I have goods to sell, so I cut back on the commercial district quite significantly. And in parallel, I have increased the industrial district just a smidgen in order to be able to make more goods for these guys to sell, and then later down the line we'll re-expand to this area for the commercial goods. However, for now this is it. The rest of our city has continued to grow. Our population is at 35,000. That has not changed much, but our buildings are nearly all level 5 or going to be level 5. Oh no, because they're banned for high-rise. Well, you know what, since these buildings are much bigger than I thought in the first place, I'm going to remove the high-rise ban. Because I thought they were going to stay smaller anyways. Oh, heavy traffic ban, yes. High-rise ban, though, I'll remove. And that should allow our buildings to upgrade really quick to the next level. Do you hear that beautiful ding 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 of the buildings upgrading? Anyways, that is it for this area. We did, while I was doing stuff, the amusement park, Disneyland, went up to level 4. So I added those, and just as I was about to record, it went up again to level 5. So we unlocked the roller coaster and the Ferris wheel. So I'm going to add those right now. The Ferris wheel, we have some space right here. As for the roller coaster, I'm assuming it's going to be, yes, much bigger, but we're going to add a little bit of an area down here in this corner. Let me go to the path really quick. I think we should be able, let's see, how big is it? See, I want to be able to place it right here, so that's what we're going to do. It seems like I'm able to place it before even putting the path down, so I'm going to place it first. Actually, we'll place it this way. Like so, and then we'll bring the path, there we go, we bring the path down to it like so, and there we go. We have our beautiful roller coaster, and our amusement park is as big as it's gonna get. Now, it could be prettier now that we don't have anything else to place. I will go through and make it prettier with decorations and stuff like that. I didn't want to put those until I knew how big each piece was gonna be and where they're gonna be. But there we go, amusement park is done, which brings us to the main topic of today's video, the rail network. Now, right here in between what will be the ore industries, there's ore here and ore here, is where we're gonna put the rail network. I think that is the best spot for it. Further down the line, I will want to place a harbor. However, I don't know quite where I could do that yet. I may be able to do it here, actually, because we have that connection. Let me see if I have room to place a cargo harbor around here. I do, and it is connected. Okay, that is good news. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to put down a harbor, but it seems like we can down here. So we may, down the line, put a cargo harbor here, but we're going to focus on the trains first and foremost. So let me destroy the current railway track that is in place so that I'll be able to reconnect it myself into whatever I want. Now, it's annoying that I don't have this tile yet, but don't believe I have... Oh, I do have the ability to buy a tile. Do I want to buy this tile? No, I don't think I do, because there's no much point to having this and destroying it. I'm just going to make it here, and then we'll destroy this down the line. Is there another tile we want to buy? We are going to want these in the end, but I don't think we want them right away. What I will do is check how many more milestones I have. 46,000, 70,000, and 85,000. Okay, so once we get to 85,000, I'll be able to unlock everything, because if you remember, we're playing with the 25 tile unlockable mod. But for now, we shall focus on what we said we're going to do, which is the railway tracks. Now I'm going to start here with 2 roads. The reason being is that I want 2 cargo terminals to be able to have more train lines going. These are a bit further than I need them to be, but there we go. So people are going to be able to come here, go into the building, and leave again on one-way streets. Now, train tracks. I can only have trains going. Let me think about this, and then I'll come back to you guys actually once I know exactly what I want to do with this. Okay, so this is a fairly experimental design. I'm hoping it's going to work. We shall see. We'll tinker with it to see if it works. The idea being is that the trains come in this way through the main area. They only can go on this railway track, which this is going to be the railroad track to unload goods. Then they can leave. They can come back around here, get loaded here if they need be. Then they go all around, or they go around and go right back out into the system. And same way, some trains, if they come in empty or something, can leave from here and go into the system. I don't know how efficient this will be. My guess is that it might work. Although, so far in this city, we have done many experimental things that haven't ended up working. But that's completely okay. It's part of the game, is learning what works and what doesn't. And this game is no fun if you don't experiment with it. So now let me try to figure out a road network that would work if in favor, what I'm saying, alongside with my current rail setup with the double railroad. Okay, so the road layout may seem a bit strange, but the use of one-way roads should make it work. So first we have most of the traffic coming through here. It should flow very smoothly. We have a one-way street going this way. We will make sure that only they are able to go that way. There you go. You keep going here. You go straight or down. You go straight, I mean, and you turn. Then once we get to this intersection, you will be turning and you will be also turning, actually. So I'm gonna remove this guy, not that there. And that's essentially it's essentially a one-way road, I guess. Do I even need a two-way road here? If anything, I'm gonna put, I know it's not as necessary at all, but I want 3 lanes on this side, and since I don't have 3-lane one-ways or 4-lane one-ways or whatever, I have to do a 6-lane, and this is essentially a 3-lane road where we will have the guys coming from the front go here, and you guys will all turn left into here. And that should work, and that should flow smoothly. I'm going to need to water these guys. As always, we are watering our people. And then we'll just attach this to the main drag. Electricity is going to be an issue that you take care of. It'll just come over the tracks here, and then I'll just follow the road, I guess. I'll have to come across the road, I guess. This way, and then here we'll follow the road down to here. And we'll press play for the first time since we start building this, and we'll see if it's used, and if it is used, how efficient it is. Hopefully that's going to put some stress off the highway a little bit, which, while it doesn't have any traffic issues, tends to have a little bit of just heavy traffic, I should say. So hopefully now some trucks will start going straight here to get rid of their goods instead of going around to the highway. Because this roundabout does at some times get clogged up just a bit. So hopefully now if we follow, for example, the tracks of someone leaving here with the petroleum to sell. So they would go this way, they go to petroleum, they go up this road. They would turn left to go onto the roundabout. They go through the roundabout. They go all the way up this road, and then they go to the train station, which so far does not seem to have any cars going to it or any trains or anything like that. So hopefully that ends up working at some point. Do we have a red light here? Yes, we do. We're going to get rid of that. So, yet to see anybody use the train station, which is kind of sad. Oh, wait, we might have our first car going to it. Oh, and we have a truck coming back, so we did have someone use it. Nice. I can't seem to be able to click on it, but there you go. From the recycling center. Exporting ore products. Good. And then they come in. And then they come out. And they shouldn't block each other on the way in and out, which is good. And there we go. We actually have people starting to use it. Hopefully we should get our first actual train soon. But we also so far have no train whatsoever. So I don't want to check if there's a progress of any sorts. Maybe we need to wait for this to fill up a bit more. I'm not entirely sure. But at least traffic seems to... Oh, look at that. Our first train. Our first train. 87% full. Freight train. Nice. First train coming in from the outside. Freight train. Transporting cargo. Nice. So that should spawn there. Go a few cars and cargos. Things like that. And they should easily join here. There shouldn't be any traffic because these guys can only go in these two lanes and they all go in this lane. This whole operation seems to be running pretty smoothly. But the trains are going strong. Most of them are going with nearly full loads. They're coming in with smaller loads, actually. And let's see what they do. I didn't actually check this. Once they empty their load here, do they leave full? Do they line up? They just leave. They don't go to the other train station, do they? Okay, it still seems to be working pretty fine. This, however, is not working whatsoever. Now I'm going to do something experimental here. I'm going to take off this and this. Force people into the highways. See what happens. Ooh. Oh, we went up a level in the university. That's wonderful. We will, however, do this next turn. Is that the last level? Is that level 5? No, that's level 4. We went up level 4 for the university. This will be taken care of in next episode. However, today we are focusing only on the traffic management of the industrial zone and the new railway. Well, we're supposed to only take care of the railway, but inevitably it led to lots of traffic issues, which we now have to take care of. Look, here's what we'll do. We'll pause, we'll destroy this, and we'll run actually a highway. And it will run for a second along that other one. And then merge, and hopefully they merge better like this. Ooh, on this side though, lots of traffic buildup. What are you guys getting built up for? What is happening here? Because I think a lot of them are uses this intersection to turn back around and go back the other way on the highway. Yeah, that's what the problem is. People are going onto the highway here, right here. I point you with my finger on my screen trying to explain that. They're going to the highway here, and then over there they're turning around to come back out this way. So that experiment doesn't work of removing these. Okay, we might have to redesign this whole process then. Okay, hear me out. This may be my strangest idea yet, but this intersection from Timbo is very nice for a triple intersection. However, what if we transformed it into more than a triple intersection? Let me reconnect these really quick. Once again, if it works, I'll make it look slightly better. But for now, we're just gonna reconnect this. Then the idea that I have is to connect these like so, pretty much. Let me try to get that corner better. Yeah, like that. And then let me take this back a bit. There, we'll just go with that. We'll do the same thing on this side. Now, I don't see why this wouldn't work. It's very strange, I'll grant you that. It might even be comically strange, but it may just work. There's unnecessary bumps. Okay, let me press play. And I'm going to give it a second, and then we'll see if it works or not. Okay, guys, so my crazy little experiment has not quite worked, but I am thinking of a fix. And the fix being fairly major. I need to change completely the road that goes up there to my railroads. It's way more in demand than I thought it would. So I'm actually going to need to send a highway up that way. So we're actually going to destroy everything from here, because that's where the problem is. It's people trying to get up there that are causing the issue. Okay, may not seem like much once again, but hopefully this time at least it shall work. Let me reconnect these power lines that got disconnected. I'll connect them right here. We'll just go all the way here to be safe. But hopefully that should work better now that we have a proper highway going up and down. There's less intersections. We have now a new way into this industrial zone, which is covered by sorry, let me fix this guy really quick. Which is covered by this intersection, which should definitely not be a red light. Now, obviously, we have lots of traffic buildup, so it might take a few minutes before we're able to see what the problem is. If the problem is fixed, I mean. Oh, it's people trying to get into the oil industry. The oil industry is the problem right now. Let me try to get something better here for the oil industry. How can I get them in and out of the highway? Okay, so it seems to be clearing a little bit in some parts, getting worse in other parts. Right here we have a buildup of trucks, but that should clear itself over time. Okay, that part doesn't seem that bad anymore, actually. Let's see here how we can clean this up. Where is the holdup? It's not much of a holdup. It's just all these trucks are very slow to clear. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a matter of time till that clears up, which should clear all that side up. This side we don't have anything. So I think it's just a matter of time till it clears up, because it's all due to these trucks here all trying to leave at the same time. Now let's check, while we wait for that all to clear up, let's check our train area, because that was supposed to be today's episode, supposed to be about trains. This guy's 100% full. Wow. Look at that. So we are exporting a lot by train. This guy's leaving 100% full too. We are having some build up here of cars trying to leave, but I think that's just a consequence of the problems up ahead, because all of these are caused by this intersection blocking up. Why is this blocking up? Because these guys are blocking up all the way here. Well, this is blocking up because of the bunch of trucks trying to leave at the same time. But I think that's about to be fixed, and we should start very soon seeing a return to fairly normal traffic conditions. It's not the most conventional of intersections at all, but once it starts going, I think it will be a pretty good one. Now, one thing we might want to try to do is switch this guy up to a two-way. Hopefully you can clear more cars at a time. We're also going to want to limit the number of intersections here, so I'm gonna destroy some of this, and I'm going to rebuild coming from the other side. And we're gonna build in two-way roads coming from here. Oh, can't come from there. Okay, we're gonna come from here. We're gonna go there. all the way up to where it was, and then sure, whatever, this works. And we'll actually, no, we'll even delete this and this. We'll do that and go right before the intersection, and there we go. That should allow cars to go even faster now. One thing I had not noticed, but it has probably been messing a lot of things up, is that these were in the wrong direction. I was about to come here to fix this ugly bump, which I'm going to do now anyways, but we had those intersections, well, those two lanes going the wrong direction. So I don't know if that's going to help a lot to make it better, or on the contrary, make it a lot worse. So we shall see what comes from that now. By the way, this intersection is still working very well now. We don't have a build-up anymore. It was really all from the trucks from when we destroyed the previous highway getting spawned back. Not spawned back, but teleported back to the closest highway, causing issues. Lots of trash problems here. I had this as a one-way road on accident. It is fixed. We can now see the army of recycling truck pouring into the zone, which should fix it all. However, we still have intersection problems over here, but this is all stemming because everyone's trying to go south, it would seem. Just realized if I add just a one-way road right here, people should be able to take this and then go this way and then join back on that highway to go west. I'm actually going to go grab myself a coffee, and hopefully when we come back, this shall all be cleared. In the meantime, let's look at it beautifully from this view. As we look over our city, thank you very much for watching. We're going to leave it off here for today. I know we didn't get that much done because we spent so much time fixing traffic yet again, but I seem to have some issues with it lately, but I think we finally figured out a solution that somewhat works at least. And we finally got those railroads put in like I really wanted to. Which was the goal of today's episode. So at least we accomplished our goal, even though we spent most of the episode not working on said goal, but working on traffic. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. You can catch the next episode if you subscribe. So make sure to subscribe to not miss what's going to happen next in our city. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you guys all later.